You've been running around chasing proof, right? Waiting for the universe to hand you a signed permission slip that says, yes, it's real. You're allowed to believe now. But here's the cosmic joke. Proof is the echo that follows belief. You don't wait to see the fire before striking the match. You strike. Then the flame happens. Belief is the ignition, not the evidence. You already do this all the time. You believe the sun will rise tomorrow, and it does. You believe your legs will hold you when you stand, and they do. But the moment it comes to your dreams, your intuition, your higher purpose, you suddenly need a fucking PowerPoint presentation from the angels. That is the proof trap. It's like standing in front of a mirror saying, I'll smile when the reflection smiles first. And the mirror is just sitting there, waiting for you to move. Then there's the certainty addiction. That need to know exactly how it's all going to play out before you even begin. It's like refusing to drive until every traffic light on the road turns green at once. Newsflash, the universe doesn't do spoilers. Certainty is the drug of the fearful. Adventure is the medicine of the brave. And science backs this up. Your brain's dopaminergic system, it thrives on uncertainty. It's how creativity sparks, how intuition whispers, how growth happens. Without uncertainty, you'd be a machine, not a soul. So yeah, fuck the need to know. You don't need to know, you just need to move. The knowing unfolds because you move. Now let's talk about the spiritual ego. That slippery bastard whispering, you're not advanced enough yet. That's like a fish saying, I'll start swimming once I'm wetter. You were born swimming in source, dripping with divine electricity. You don't earn your access to the infinite. You are the access. The idea that you're not ready is a defense mechanism disguised as humility. But humility without movement is just fear, wearing prayer beads. You already channel wisdom when you comfort a friend. You already read energy when you walk into a room and feel the vibe shift. You already align when you're breathing deeply and your shoulders drop. It's not about learning to be spiritual. It's about remembering you already are. And stop the bullshit story that says otherwise. Then there's the polarity prison. This obsession with labelling everything as good or bad, light or dark, high or low. Let me tell you something. Gravity doesn't care about your labels. It just is. And the universe is like that too. Sometimes high frequency feels like peace. Sometimes it feels like chaos, ripping the false away. A forest fire looks destructive, but it's clearing space for new growth. Sometimes the medicine, it burns going down. You already know this. When you've gone through heartbreak, it cracked you open for deeper love. When you failed, it taught you more than success ever could. Polarity isn't the enemy. Attachment to one side is. The dark isn't the opposite of light. It's the womb of it. So what happens when you start living by these truths? You stop needing the universe to prove itself to you. You start walking before the map is drawn. You remember you're not behind, you're becoming. You stop labelling life and start experiencing it. And yeah, sometimes it's messy. Sometimes people won't get it. Sometimes they'll think you've lost it. But they said that about every innovator, mystic, and genius before you. Because when you step out of the cage, it threatens those still holding on to the bars. The science. Belief shapes perception. Perception filters reality. Reality becomes self-fulfilling. Neuroplasticity, quantum observation, emotional coherence. All ways of saying the same thing. Your consciousness collapses possibility into form. The spiritual law. You reap what you broadcast. What you project becomes what you attract. Energy doesn't lie, but your fear does. The karma. When you withhold your truth, the universe withholds its miracles. When you say not yet, the universe echoes it back. Okay, not yet. But when you dare to act as if you already are, life rearranges itself to prove you right. So here's what happens next. Your mind starts catching itself in the act. When it seeks proof, when it freezes for certainty, when it shrinks in false humility, when it labels what it can't yet understand. And every time a quiet voice whispers, there it is, the old code. And you breathe, and you remember, and you move. And each time you do, the new neural pathway fires. Belief before sight, courage before clarity, truth before comfort. And the old patterns dissolve, not by fighting them, but by outgrowing them. So go ahead. Live like the mirror is already smiling. Step into the fog, knowing the bridge builds itself under your feet. Swim because you're already wet. Stop judging the tides and start riding them. Because this wild, uncertain, messy, brilliant chaos is the divine plan. And you, my friend, are the evidence of the universe's faith in itself.